Hello there, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new here, just for good measure. I'm Sonny, and the gentleman next to me is Major Dad. We are going to be watching Star Wars The Acolyte. I am really excited about this one. It's not a time period that I am that familiar with. I unfortunately haven't had the chance to read any of the books. I'm pretty sure you haven't either. So, like, the only experience I have with the High Republic is from the Jedi Survivor game, where there's some of that time period like mixed in with some other characters, like without going into specifics. But that's it. We're going into this one completely blind, pretty much. So it's uncharted territory for me, at least, where it's like I don't know much or anything about the characters, and there are most likely a lot of the references that I'm not going to catch this time around, which again, it's feels weird, but that also makes me somewhat more
Don't
excited.
worry about it. I'll make up stuff along the way, and then we'll just see what people put in the comment afterwards, and let me know where I went wrong. I've only seen a little bit about the lore here and there, but
Yeah.
me too. I'm going into this one blind, but it's Star Wars, and I'm looking so much forward to seeing the Acolyte.
Yes, me too. And presented with a whole new story and a new, like, a slew of new characters. Again, like, my only knowledge about the High Republic is like this is a time period where the Republic and the Jedi, they were flourishing more, at least, and it's before, of course, the events of the entire Skywalker saga, and like there are seemingly no Sith at this point in time, but we also know from the movies and whatnot that like they've always been there in the shadows,
Lurking in the
working,
shadows, yeah.
yeah, waiting and plotting for when they can return, which is, yeah, we started seeing that in the Phantom Menace. But yeah, I'm just really excited to get into this one. There's been a lot of chatter about the series, just like even before it came out, whether people like already love it or hate it, and we're not going to get into that entire discourse. Like, we're just going to focus on our experience here, our experience with the series, and make up our minds after
Yeah,
we've watched it.
yeah, exactly. I'm going to enjoy a little bit more Star Wars in a time period I know nothing about
Mhm.
and see where it takes me. I enjoy good entertainment, so I hope it will be good entertainment for me and in the Star Wars universe. So, what's not to like?
Yep.
I'm ready for it whenever. And to anyone out there, if you haven't seen us before, I do like Star Wars a lot, and Sunny as well. So, we discuss all the Star Wars things after these shows and enjoy having this little thing together with the Star Wars thing. So we're looking forward to this. And if you like it, please like, subscribe, join on Patreon, look at the links in the description below. Find something somewhere. Please support us. So thank you so much.
Exactly what Major Dad said. Patreon. We also have YouTube memberships, so you don't even have to leave YouTube if you want to support us here, and you can watch
Damn, I
uh,
thought I got it all.
you can watch uncuts, where you just sync it up to your own copy of the episode. We got early reactions for some of the other shows that we're watching, and like there's a lot of shows coming out in the near future. So we're gonna be busy on the channel, or I am going to be very busy. You're a part of this one, the Acolyte, and as you said, like we've been watching some Star Wars stuff on the channel together. So there are already a lot of reactions up with most of the Star Wars series, the recent Star Wars series, at least all the live action ones, where we have watched a lot of them together, and then Kat and I, we've watched some of them together as well, and yeah, so just check it all out if you haven't already.
I really tried to get it all and say it all the right way, but I'm normally just a guest on Cat and Sunny. I'm neither Cat nor Sunny, but I tried to get it all. I'll do better next time. It's still a learning curve for me. So thank you for
Don't worry about it.
supporting, and thank you for all the comments in after the videos and so on. I do read most of them at least, and I enjoy it. Thank you.
Same here, same here. But no more talking. Shall we get into the first episode? I can't even remember the title right now, but we'll find out as soon as we start it.
It was something slash something. So lost
I
found
think
something. Yeah,
I think you might be right about that one.
yeah.
All right, The Acolyte, season 1, episode 1. Here we go.
Dark music.
Yeah, and a
Okay.
crawl. Okay. Time of peace. Powerful few learn to use the Force in secret. One of them, a lone assassin, risks discovery to seek revenge. Of course.
Yeah, sounds Sith-like.
It's not the Jedi way, at least.
Where's your Jedi?
Starting in a good old cantina-ish.
Yeah,
Master Indara.
Indara. And hey, there she is.
Attack me with all your strength.
Wow, okay, that's very
yeah.
Jedi do not attack the unarmed.
Yes, you do.
Jeez.
Quite aggressive.
Yeah. Well, she is out for revenge. Not even going for her lightsaber.
Who trained you?
Whoa. Ooh, nice. Speaking of Trinity, it is very Matrix-like with
It
the
is with the moves and so on.
yeah.
Works well for me.
You.
You?
What are you doing here?
I'm here to kill you.
You're not doing very well. Or
Okay, there we go. Lightsaber out.
You do not want to go down this road. This is a fight that you will not win.
A Jedi doesn't pull her weapon unless prepared to kill.
Oh. What?
really?
Huh. Okay, that was a small roll for her.
It was. I did not see that one coming.
No. I almost said like don't bring a knife to a lightsaber fight, but okay, she
It
won.
kind of worked. Yeah.
Yeah. By playing dirty though, knowing that she would protect him and
Wow.
yeah, that's some intro.
They did hit the ground running.
Yeah.
Good morning, Pip.
Yep. It's a very small droid.
Sounds like we got a job.
No rest for the wicked.
Well, the wicked rest, they just don't brag about
Whoa,
it.
hey, whoa, Emoidens.
Trade feds never use the shields.
Maybe.
Trade Federation.
Their grease grubbers are disposable. Our cargo is not.
You know, we can hear you.
Oh. Okay, so Pip is also sort of it works as a tool.
Yeah. A welding droid.
Yeesh. Some sort of traumatic flashback,
Something.
traumatic
Yeah.
past.
We'll probably get the explanation of the beginning at some point.
Yeah, and I don't know, like, if this is taking place before or after the intro that we just got. Jedi.
To what do we owe the pleasure of Jedi presence on our humble ship?
My name is Yord Fandar, Knight of...
White and gold.
Ah,
Sublevel, bunk 23.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Somewhat invasive.
Kind of.
George?
Yord.
You finally passed your trials.
So she
mean,
used
thanks.
to be a Jedi.
So she did get some training as a Jedi at the beginning.
You just wanted to pay your old friend a visit.
Wow.
You lost your entire family. Your mothers, your sister, your village all died in the fire before Master Soul brought you into the Jedi. Attachments to those we have lost are the most difficult to let go.
Oh, here we go. The whole attachment thing.
Last night, a Jedi was murdered on
it's-
Ueda.
Days
Oh,
within
okay,
line
so-
of. Yeah.
Master Indara.
This is taking place after.
You really think I'm capable of betraying the Order, overpowering a Jedi Master, and murdering her?
That's her! She killed the Jedi and ruined my bar!
Okay, brought a witness.
Is there a double out there somewhere?
Well, they did mention a sister
Yeah.
who presumably died.
Twin sister? Or.
Yay! Coruscant, the Jedi Temple.
Your eyes can deceive you. We must not trust them.
I remember this from the trailer.
It ticks all the right boxes with me so far.
Yeah.
Star Wars, like, yeah.
I see fire.
The Force is powerful. Like fire, it is a power we must respect. Master Vanestra.
Panestra.
So,
I've heard that name before, actually.
Yeah.
I remember when you were that small. You were so shy.
How can I be of service?
We have a suspect in custody. An old Padawan of yours, Osha Anasea. The evidence against her is strong.
Indara and I saved her from a terrible fire on Brandok.
I remember.
She saw us as her protectors. There must be some mistake.
Yeah, there's definitely more to it.
Yeah.
Our political enemies could use it against us.
Despite your feelings for this girl, do I have your support in this endeavor?
Murder mystery with something political running in the background. Yeah, that ticks the box as well.
What
The book.
is that?
It's a parasite used to subdue
Ah,
violent
okay.
criminals.
Thank you for the explanation.
Is it hurting
Face
him?
hugger.
No way, he's having a great time.
It does weird stuff to your brain.
Oh, shit. That's a big oversight that they didn't do anything about that guy and his ability to shut down droids. Whoa. I like that there's so many like interesting looking aliens and whatnot.
Yeah, species and droids and so on.
Yeah. That was my one gripe about Andor is like not enough aliens in that show. Wow.
That's not good.
Nope. If you can get your welder droid thingy, then you can get out. Come on, use the force.
Use the force, yeah.
But if she hasn't been using it for a while, she needs to sort of like, reconnect.
Concentrate a bit.
Not working.
But being on a ship that's on its way to hit an asteroid or a planet, that should sort of get you in shape.
Can also be somewhat distracting. Right. And there goes the face hugger
Thingy.
Ugh. Don't just take the escape pod and don't. Oh, that sucks.
Bummer.
She tried to do the right thing.
Switch on the droids again or something.
If you can. Or just strap in. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah. Well, it's a good landing. If she can walk away from it.
Another happy landing.
Why do you keep old hollows of your former Padawan? This pastime encourages sentimentality and nostalgia, and both of these emotions can lead to...
Our memories are lessons. If we don't meditate on the past,
We're doomed to repeat it.
I like that. So is that his new Padawan?
I sensed her darkness. Beware.
quiet your mind and tell me what happened to the young woman.
She helped me, and I betrayed her and took the last escape pod.
And she's the evil one. The Jedi are pretty quick to resort to mind tricks.
Yeah. If I could, I would. I think.
Yeah, yeah. If you're gonna question someone, why waste time with just doing it the conventional way when you can go whoop, just give me what I want. It does feel invasive, though, as I said before. Oh no! Oh no!
Who? What?
Hey!
The fudge?
We need backup.
Is it Yord?
What's wrong with Yord?
Nothing. No, he's Yord.
He's just Yord.
Master Soul,
Oh, okay.
I thank you for choosing me for this mission.
Yord has been working out.
Yord, put your clothes on.
The one thing I have read about is like the Jedi of this time, they have like robes that they wear at the temple, which is like the white and the gold ones, and then they have like mission robes, which are more brownish and what we're used to.
Ah.
Hello, sister.
How did she find her? Slash what?
Oh, slash what is going on? What's real? What's in her mind? Well, this is clearly not real.
No.
Or part of her memories.
Always one, but born as two.
So, a twin. So, you have a twin sister.
I thought you were dead. Did you kill Indara?
Yes. I will kill them all.
She fell out of the chair she was strapped into, and Pip fell out of the pocket. Well,
yes. No question.
I was there when her sister started a fire that killed her entire family. Osha was the sole survivor. I took her as my Padawan.
She had a sister.
She had a twin.
Do you think that...
No, I saw her die.
maybe she lives on inside Osha.
That is an interesting theory.
There's no way she could have survived this.
Clearly something...
Well, where's the body?
Follow me.
What?
What did he see, notice, feel?
Ooh. Yord has a yellow lightsaber. Very quick to ignite it.
It's just his flashlight.
Not quite dark enough so that you absolutely have to use it as a light source, but...
I didn't do it!
Step away from the edge.
Sort of reminds me of The Fugitive.
I didn't...
Oh shit! I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe you. You need to come with us.
Easy on the lightsaber, will you?
And the handcuffs.
The Jedi live in a dream they believe everyone shares.
Who's this talking?
Yeah.
An acolyte kills the dream.
Whoa, shit. Okay.
Cool.
Damn. Yeah, that was a lot.
It was, and as I said, it really ticked all the right boxes with me. They have the planets, the cities, the people, the aliens, the droids, and the whole story behind it. It's actually a murder investigation that turns into something much more. So, yeah, that felt good.
Yeah, I'm definitely like really intrigued about this. Like as you mentioned, like they hit the ground running with this one, just starting out the episode with a murder, a Jedi Master being murdered, and the only actor that I'm somewhat familiar with going into it, Carrie Ann Moss,
Yeah,
who's
gone.
of course famous for playing Trinity in the Matrix, and what better way than to establish an antagonist in a show than having them kill Trinity in the opening scene?
Yeah.
That's damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sad about that. Like I thought she was going to have a really big role in this one, and like, if they maybe go back in time at some point, like, she could still have a bigger role.
She could, yeah.
Yeah, if
But
they maybe show us what happened in the past, other than just talking about it, like with Osha and May and that entire family, because Saul was there, and was Indara, that was her name, right?
yeah, Indara, yeah.
Yeah, she was there as well. So like they are.
But I was
tied
really
to
expecting her to have a much bigger role. And when I
Mm.
saw her fighting, like she was decent, she was very elegant in the way she was fighting. She did not straight up just pull the lightsaber, and sort of
Mm.
like she was doing it all the right ways as a Jedi, a good Jedi.
Yeah.
And so I did not expect her to go like, well, gone within
Nope.
the first few minutes. Yeah. But
I did not
that's a
expect
good
that.
story.
Yeah, like she, May, the twin, then like she
Yeah.
really caught her off guard, and then used like attacking an innocent bystander, an innocent person, used that against her, and like knows that okay, a Jedi has to prioritize the life of others over
Yeah.
themselves, and the whole thing with like why, like if you pull out a lightsaber, it is because you are prepared to kill, and you don't just Jedi doesn't just attack. They use their skills for knowledge and defense, as Yoda said.
As they're supposed to, yeah.
As they're supposed to, but yeah, I was still very surprised because
Yeah.
she's just seemed so competent.
Yeah.
But she still fell to a trick like that, and getting like a throwing knife to the chest. You would think
Yeah,
that she would be able to sense that coming, but
at
yeah,
the
May
same,
must
she
have.
was fighting very elegantly, at the same time quite as an superior. So she might have thought more of her own skills than she should have, and so on. And that was used against her.
And she clearly, I think, thought that May was Osha, so a former Jedi, and she maybe wouldn't resort to using dirty tricks like this, and like she's clearly been trained by someone else, and I'm thinking the mysterious figure with the red lightsaber we saw at the
Could
end,
be it.
that they were the one training May.
Yeah.
That could be a Sith, you know.
It could, yeah.
Who has taken an acolyte. So they said the word there. They said the title in
Yeah.
in the end.
An acolyte or a disciple, or something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it really it was a good start for the Acolyte thing. And there's so many things that I don't know. Well, is May alive, or is May really Asha just turning into someone else at some other point? I mean, she was alone on the day that the murder happened. She's got no alibi for that. She was alone, and we heard that what did you do? It's none of your business to the other guy, and I keep my day alone or my day time off. Don't have to tell
Yeah,
anybody about it. So there's a kind of murder mystery hidden in there as well, and there's a
mm,
maybe there's something psychological as well, and then there's the whole political thing that they kind of mentioned at the Jedi Temple. We didn't get into that, but there's probably some political thing going on in the background somewhere, and
yeah,
that's where Sith come in, I think.
yeah. They mentioned
Maybe.
political enemies, and that is, definitely a place where Sith could be hiding in the shadows and working against the Jedi. Like we've know it's coming with Palpatine, obviously, and how he's quite successful at that.
Yeah,
So it's not gonna happen just yet, but it is going on. It could be going on in the background. Like there is
the
definitely
seeds are
something
there.
going on.
All the
Yes,
seeds been planted. So yeah,
yeah. Like the Sith never truly just disappeared. Even though there's that line in the Phantom Menace from Mundi where he said that the Sith have been extinct for a millennia, and
yeah,
obviously not.
they haven't. Yeah,
They haven't. When we do get to like the time of the Phantom Menace, the Jedi are sort of rigid in their thinking, and they're not open to the possibility, for example, that like what Qui-Gon encountered on Tatooine, could that be a Sith? No, that it
yeah,
can't be. Um,
they're gone. Yeah,
yeah, so
they too
they
sure of themselves. Yeah,
yes, like there is definitely some truth to that. Not saying that the Jedi are bad or anything like that, but they're not infallible. And,
yeah,
and we have seen that, and I'm sure we're gonna. I have a feeling we're gonna see more of that in this series. Like we were already seeing someone like the two young knights or princesses,
yeah,
Yord and Jackie, that they also seem they really maybe not blindly, but they're definitely like following the rules,
yeah,
and can be a little quick to just like, okay, pull out a lightsaber and here's the handcuffs. Whereas someone like Master Saul, he seems more like non-conventional in his
yeah. A little
methods.
more mellow about things. But these other
Yeah,
twos are straight out of the book,
yeah.
acting accordingly to that. Yeah,
Yes, still young, don't have a lot of experience yet compared to some of the others.
yeah.
But
So
but yeah, like a really intriguing first episode, and getting introduced to these characters. It feels new yet still familiar, like in this galaxy. And I like it. Like I said it during the reaction, I like that there's so many aliens and
yeah,
droids. Like it's again, my only gripe with Andor was the fact that there were just like 95% human characters or 99% human characters, pretty much,
yeah,
and not a lot of aliens. Whereas, as like, it makes sense that the Star Wars, like the galaxy, is populated
it's
with
huge. Yeah,
like many different species, and I got more of that feeling
yeah,
from this, at least.
yeah. They kind of took the opportunity of making new aliens and new
Mm,
droids and so on, and I do like that. But they still give it the Star Wars feel, and I
mm,
enjoy this whole entertainment because it's in a settings that I kind of know the Star Wars universe, and
mm.
it's okay that the Force is there. So it's great entertainment for me. It's not. There's a lot of things you can relate to real life, but at the same time, it's far enough from real life. So I
Mm.
think this first episode really did something good for me. It was
Yeah,
very entertainment, good music, good planets. Yeah, a lot of
good
droids and shooting and so
effects,
on.
and
Yeah,
it seems like a lot of like practical effects, practical like
yeah,
sets that they're
yeah,
on. Whereas, and I'm not saying that using the volume is just not good or anything, but it can be overused, where like it's only like virtual sets or maybe even like green screens and blue screens and
Yeah.
whatnot. Like there's just something more tangible to like using actual sets, which is also something that they did in Andor that just gave that series a different feel than something like Mandalorian or Ahsoka, where it is very volume heavy. As far as
Yeah.
I know, there's no use of the volume in the Acolyte. It is
Really?
all
Okay.
sets that they're using.
Cool.
And just again, like Andor, like they didn't use the volume at all. I'm pretty sure for that series either.
I think a combination of the volume for some of the things and then actual sets as well.
I think maybe like for me, it makes a lot of sense to use the volume for something like hyperspace or like when you are in a spaceship and sitting in a cockpit, so that you get the real reflections on the characters. And especially if they are wearing something that is quite reflective, that's where it really makes sense. For example, that they use the volume a lot in The Mandalorian because you have a main character who's wearing a mirror.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you got to do something else. Yeah.
Yes, that would be hell to deal with in post if you have to like if on a green screen how that's I don't even want to think about
a lot
that.
of work to do
a
something
lot
good with
of
that.
work. Yeah. So that's something that the volume is really good for. But again, really enjoyed this one. Can't wait to watch the next one, and we do get to watch the next one straight away because it's right there. It's a 2-episode premiere, and then it's a weekly release, 1 episode per week. And I feel like we've just scratched the surface when it comes to like the story and the whole mystery, and now we really get into it. Like they've set up what's like with the characters that we're gonna be following, and mentioned some things that I'm sure they're gonna dive more into with what happened in the past, and everything isn't just as it seems. With well, the twin died, or maybe like your theory pans out with like maybe she actually did, and she sort of like is inside of Osha in some way, inside of her mind and taking over sometimes. But like the last scene maybe goes a bit
Didn't
against
look like-
that because like it was clearly after having killed Master Andara, and then she shows up to this mysterious figure with the red lightsaber while Osha is in custody. So for now, it seems like it is 2 different characters, but I'm open to anything. I'm along for the ride now.
Me too. And to anyone out there, I theorize a lot, and I'm rarely right about it. So don't listen to me. Don't follow me. I don't know where I'm going either. But it was a great first episode. I'm ready for the next one. So yeah. Like, subscribe, put a comment if we missed anything. Join on Patreon or on YouTube, and support my son. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yep, I think you got everything this time around. So all I have to say is, again, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. May the Force be with you.
Always.